If you're struggling to understand the mobile phone rules, then this is your ultimate guide. Come with me. Now let's be really clear. Whilst you're driving, you cannot have the mobile phone in your hand to do anything at all with it. So if you do need it for satnav or anything like that, it needs to be in your mobile phone holder. So a lot of people, including taxi drivers, delivery drivers, and all sorts of people, need to use their mobile phone for things like satnav. And you can do that whilst it's in the cradle. Okay, but you mustn't take it out of the cradle. And people always ask, well, what's the difference between the mobile phone and the tablet style that you have on modern cars for turning on everything else that's in the car, or for using Apple CarPlay or anything like that? Now, that's not covered under the mobile phone legislation. That is completely separate. That is not being in proper control of the vehicle. Now, if you're driving and you're needing to go through the screens on here or touch anything here, and that affects your driving, then that could possibly be not in proper control of the vehicle. And that includes using your phone whilst it's in the cradle as well. So you need to be really, really careful with this. And modern cars like this one, you have to go into the settings on here to even do something simple like turn up the aircon or change the temperature. So that could take your attention off the road, and that split second could cause you to have a collision or do something wrong on the road. So to sum up, you cannot use your mobile phone whilst it's in your hand for any reason. Okay, that's a big no-no. Please don't do it. It's 6 points and £200. It's not worth it. Just don't do it. When it comes to all the tech in the car, that falls under the not being in proper control of the vehicle legislation. So just be really, really careful. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to, and make sure that it's not distracting you from driving and having a proper view of the road and doing what you need to be doing to be driving. Think about it. If you're doing your driving test and you're messing around with the tech inside the vehicle, would you pass your driving test? Probably not, I would suggest. And that's the way you've got to look at it. Please don't get distracted. Let's get everyone home safe.